Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel Child More. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe to the channel Child More. Please remember to keep your comment just non-offensive. If you're not subscribed to the channel Child More, please hit that bell notification to get notifications when the channel is uploaded. The Lindsey Clancy trial, part 1. Let's get into it. Before I actually get into this, I want to say the questions that I asked in this video are going to be honest questions. Should Lindsey Clancy be found guilty or not guilty? I would say guilty. She knows what she did. She was taking multiple medications, yes, but could she still be criminally responsible for the murder of her 3 children? Strangling her 3 children and then attempting to paralyze herself. Or it could be that she was attempting to actually kill herself because she knew she was going to be busted by the police. Alright, she knew what she did was wrong. Alright, she knew what she was doing. Alright, whether she was too mentally unstable to notice or not, she knew what she was doing was wrong. The question is, why? Why did this happen the way that it happened? Well, I have to say, the woman was so mentally unstable. Alright, there's no doubt about it. There's nothing, no question about that. Alright, you don't even have to twiddle your thumbs and figure that out. Alright, the evidence speaks for itself, okay? The fact that she did what she did, she can't undo that stuff. She can't get away with what she did. And when the evidence comes out, that's all police need to charge somebody. So, did she know that what she was doing was wrong? Yeah, I would imagine so. I would imagine so. She knew exactly what she was doing. The question is, did she feel sorry for the murder that she did? Was she sorry for the strangling of her 3 children when she came to herself? And did she feel sorry for jumping out the window and trying to paralyze herself? Did she actually come to figure out that, hey, this was not what I wanted to do. This is not the way that I wanted to act. This was just not this was not who I wanted to be. This is just not the way that I wanted to do things. Okay. Maybe you came to your realization that, yeah, I shouldn't have done this. Or she shouldn't have done this. Alright. But, the fact that you realized it too late is that there's no undoing. Alright. Maybe while you were mentally unstable and not able to figure it out while you were doing the crime, was the fact that, hey, maybe she didn't know what she was doing. Maybe she came to realization that, yeah, after she came to her senses, maybe she might have actually figured out that, why did I do this? Why did I murder my 3 children? And why Oh, yeah. And, like, yeah. Um, yeah. You know what you probably did? You probably just weren't not able to recognize it at the time. I mean, everybody is responsible for what they do. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to buy, well, I didn't know what I was doing. I just didn't know how, I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to behave. I'm not taking any of the BS. Alright, I'm not going to be the one to pretend like everything's okay. Alright, there is something mentally unstably wrong with you. Okay? And I'm not going to pretend like this is all like some terrible accident. Alright, I believe that whatever Lindsey Clancy did was intended. Okay? So I'm not going to, I'm not going to question why she did it. Okay, maybe the medication was part of the reason why she did it. Okay? It was probably part of the reason why she did what she did. Okay? Yeah. That was probably what she probably just was not able to think straight. I would think so. If you're taking multiple medication and you're not thinking straight and you're not doing what you would normally do and acting straight, behaving straight, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. If you got like some serious problem, then you need a good therapy session with Dr. Phil. Alright, you need like some real, like, serious help. Alright, you need to figure this out for yourself. That life isn't going to be easy. Life isn't going to give you a pat on the back like you would think so. Life is not easy to live. Life isn't going to be nice to you. Life has its hurdles. Yeah. So I'm going to say, what did you expect out of life? That would be easy. That would be for pretty princesses and pretty ponies. And life will treat you nicely. Well, I gotta say, no. Alright. Nope. I'm sorry to say this, but the world is not your friend. The world never has been. If you haven't figured that out, you're going to find out the hard way. You're going to figure out that the world here is not going to be nice to you at all. Alright. And that's the sad thing about people. There are so many people in this world that are like so mentally unstable and that stuff that they can't even think straight. They act like, I just can't figure this out anymore, man. I just can't, I just don't even know how to act straight. I'm like, duh, I just, that behave like they got nothing better to do. And that is very, very sad. If you don't even know who you are and what you're doing anymore, like what your purpose in life is, and you don't even know, like, what you're doing anymore, then, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with your head, and you're just not even thinking clearly. And straight, must I add that. And yeah. So, yeah, whatever you're doing, if it's murdering people, then you are the one to stop all this. If you realize that what you're doing is wrong, then you need to seriously reconsider what you're doing. If it's doing something that violates the law, then you need to think twice before you actually do something that is, that would get you arrested and make you spend like most of your life behind bars. You need to do some real serious thinking. You need to get your life in order. Okay? People are probably not gonna like me saying this anyway, but life, there are rules. If you want to be a crazy, psychotic person for the rest of your life, I mean, hey, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just not going to feel sorry for you. I might feel sorry that you just decided to go down the path that you wanted to go down, but I'm certainly not going to, I'm not even going to, feel sorry that this is what, you decided to do. Okay? So, I'm not going to, feel, just, like, I'm not gonna feel extremely guilty that a person did what they did. Alright, that's not what I do. Okay? I feel sorry the person did what they did, but I'm not gonna feel sorry that they have to face, the consequence. That's the way that it is. Because, I'm just, hey, I'm gonna be honest, it's not worth my time, man. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my, energy. I'm not gonna be continue to ponder the question and wonder, why did this person do what? Why did this person do what they did? Why did this happen? why did this happen the way that it happened? You don't even begin to need to ask that question. But there's an experience for everybody. Okay? People are going to figure it out the hard way. That life is not your friend. Alright? And this is just, this is life, man. This is life. This is life. It's not going to be nice to you. It's not going to, be nice to you. It never will. And, you're just going to have to figure this out the hard way. If what I'm saying to you is not what you want to be listening to, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If that's not what you want to hear anyway, then so be it. So, I don't even know what else to say here. Lindsey Clancy knew what she was doing wrong. And she would have had the ability to stop herself. Because, I just be honest with you, she could have stopped herself from doing what she did. But hey, guess what? You did the crime, and you can deal with the time. If you can't deal with the time, don't do the crime. There's no undo buttons like in video games. So, that's the way it is. That's the way that life is. You don't like it? Too bad. Suck it up. You did what you did, so now you're just gonna have to face the reality of it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just like what we said here, please be sure to keep your comment. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Again, please remember to keep your comment decent and non-offensive. And, if you can't do with the time, don't do the crime. Whatever it is, if you don't want to face, like, the headache of weeks and months of trials on that stuff, and answer for the crimes that you committed, then you should have never did it in the first place. Mental unstableness did not answer. It will not be your get out of jail free card for your crime. It won't work. Once you are found guilty, and you're locked up for most of your life, or all your life. It depends on what it is. Have a good day. I will see you on my next video.